Hello and welcome back to another diecast video. Today I'll be showcasing you guys a diorama that I made just for a video. This is based off AERO Snow Removal. AERO Snow Removal is a real-life company that specializes in airport snow removal at some of the largest airports in the country. This is based off the location at either Newark Airport or JFK Airport. AERO Snow Removal pretty much specializes in just doing airports, and they pretty much only do snow removal. And at Newark and JFK locations, they pretty much have a shop that's on site at the airport like this. And then they have all their equipment that they would use in the wintertime all stored up in a very small area because, of course, space is limited at these locations. And they pretty much all store them up like this and keep them there for the winter, for the summertime. So I'm just kind of showcasing you guys, what it would look like during the summertime. I also have a roadway here. I did this just to showcase you guys some of my snow removal equipment because I do have a lot of it. And yep, just thought it'd be fun. So let's get into it. So first there's roadway here. Actually, we'll start with the actual company. We'll start with the shop. So their shop here, this is larger than what they would have at either location, but it's just the building that I have at this on my table right now. But I'm saying that this time they do some grass cutting, some lawn care in the summer months for some employees. They can get full-time employment and they can do some miscellaneous grass cuttings that the airport has contracted out to them. So they're all coming in for lunch here. You can see 3 mowers. And you see, got out the push mower. We've got the location superintendent. Got his work truck there, his personal truck and work truck. Got the mechanics working on the truck. Got some employee parking up here. And then you start getting to the snow removal equipment. So again, all this equipment is pretty much only used in the wintertime and only used during those few times where they have a event. In Newark, they're not getting huge snowstorms, but they still need all this equipment at the airport because if it does snow, well, they better be clear. Otherwise, you're going to have tons and tons of people with delays and everything. So that's why they have these multi-million-dollar contracts that go out to companies like this to pretty much go out maybe 8 times a year. I'm not really sure about Newark. Probably say more of like sand and salt runs. They probably go out 20, 30 times a year, really pushing it. But, just for those few events, they can make yearly salaries for multiple people, dozens of people to maintain and take care of millions of dollars worth of equipment that only gets used in the winter. So I just find that really cool. But back here, we've got some of their sand trucks or salt trucks back there. These are used for some of the roadways getting into the airport. Then these orange trucks here are all outfitted to do sand applications on the tarmac. Of course, you cannot use salt on the airport, within the tarmac because it's bad for the planes. So these are all outfitted, calibrated to spread sand, and they all have the proper lighting and everything to be able to go out on the taxiway walls. Those two are only used for roadways with no planes. Got more salters and sanders back there being stored up. You got their vans. You got some plow trucks that they use. They got passenger vans like this, which is used for taking out their snow shovelers to the locations that they need to go. Got snow blowers. Got some more plow trucks there. Some newer stuff. Dumpster. Second row, you got some wheel loaders. AERO would have tons and tons more wheel loaders, probably like 30 wheel loaders, I'd say, at some locations. Just all parked up, but I only have 3 to display here. So just 3 wheel loaders with snow pushers. 2 more dump trucks there that would have plows. Have these Volvo mini wheel loaders. These are used for, these have brooms, and they go out on the tarmac. They get the ramp areas. A lot of the times, airports will contract out the ramp areas and the gate areas, so kind of where the planes deplane, get rid of their passengers and all that stuff. They'd contract those spots out, and they would do the runways and most of the taxiways themselves with their own equipment. And they would contract out everything else. Got some Bobcats here, skid steers. These get push plows. Those also go out on the tarmac. You got more salters. Those goes around the airport to get all the walkways. Some more gators with some plows that also get the walkways. Got some more plow trucks back there. More of all that. Got some salters being hung up. And then, which is interesting, is also if you go on Google Earth, you'll see they have probably like 6 or 7 old pickup trucks that they still probably use that just have plows on them. Kept on them all summertime. Don't use them for anything else. And they all have pretty interesting lighting systems, and they all are pretty older models of pickups like this, and also SUVs. So we got a Jeep here, got a GMC, got an old snowblower there, Chevy, got an F-250, got a Cat Eye, got an OBS, the Salter, got another Chevy. They got their other Chevy 3500 with a Salter and a plow, and more push boxes. So that pretty much does the whole AERO snowmobile area. Got everything set up there and all waiting for the next season or to get maintenance done. Then on this roadway, I just thought I'd show you, do this a little extra. This is a rare time that I get to use NYPD vehicles on a layout because none of my actual layouts are based in New York City, but this one could be, of course, because it's based off 2 different locations. I'll just do a little bit of road work scene, so I'll show you guys that. This realistically would be farther back, but I don't have enough space. But this is kind of a operation going on where they need to close the whole lane, so they have a car leading the rest of the cars as the other lane is parked up waiting for their turn. NYPD and the state trooper watching traffic, highway patrol unit there. You have the 2 attenuators that are pointing where to go. NYC taxi, got an NYPD auxiliary unit there, pushing a broken down NYPD vehicle. Got the workers parked up. It's one of the foremen's there. It's their company truck. The workers' truck, company truck. Now, obviously, a car's not going to drive into this area here because these 2 attenuators, but they had the autistic guy show up today, and so they're making him do sign work just to be nice, give him a couple hours. See, they're offloading some culverts. What they're going to need to do is take out this whole entire section of road. You see it was newly paved, but they paved it incorrectly over some culverts that need to be replaced, so they're going to have to redo that again. Got Brittany out here taking some measurements with their Philly rod. Is it in millimeters or inches? Then you got one of their excavators unloading some culverts. Got some NYC sanitation vehicles. These decals are probably got taken out, so I'm just showcasing them to you guys now. FDNY rescue operations. Sightseeing bus. Not sure what there's to see in New York City. Not much, in my opinion. Into some regular traffic, and then they have their car there that's leading the traffic. Another attenuator, and then they have one of their newer units at Villager Construction. 2024 Interceptor. This has a, it's gonna fall off when I show it to you guys, but it has a, oh, it didn't fall off, nice. There's an AERO board, and they can just kind of pick this up and put it down where they need to. But they're keeping this lane pretty open because they gotta bring in traffic, of course. Of course, traffic's gonna come from this following direction after this line's done. Show you guys what I'm talking about. Got the project manager showing up in their nice new truck. Got the owner vehicle here, chatting up with one of the foremans. Surprised he actually got out of the truck this time. Then they got some fellas working on taking out this area, getting ready to take out the asphalt after they unload these culverts for later. Got their new the new backhoe loading up. Got their dump truck there. Got the lighting system because they got to work at night sometimes. Got to get this done. Cannot be having one lane open in New York City. Nuh-uh. Yeah, pretty much the whole deal. And then over there, you just got some people waiting to pave, or actually people finishing pave because they just paved this area, but they got to go back and fix something before it all gets marked up with the striper unit. So you got some attenuators waiting back there and some paving equipment that they just used. So that's kind of just their staging area. And there would be some asphalt connecting right here, but I didn't put that in yet. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Definitely unique. Let me know if you learned something. You know, it wasn't really that much information to give to y'all. But yeah, that's the diorama. Lots of snow removal equipment, lots of snow plows. Maybe you got a problem, maybe I don't. I'll see y'all in the next video. Got some more videos coming out this week. Recording a bunch that when I go back to school, I'll have some videos for you guys to watch. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next one.